Get ready for the action because Toni Nadal has seen the future of tennis. He is making a massive prediction about Rafael Jodar, stating that this 19-year-old from Madrid is already the best player of his generation and is poised to become one of the best in the world in just a few months. We dive into the details of Toni Nadal's bold claims about Jodar's explosive potential and what it means for the future of the sport.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the incredible rise of Alexandra Eala. This Filipina star just fought through a tough match against Magdalena Frech to secure her first-ever second-round appearance at the Italian Open. But what truly makes this victory story compelling is the connection she has with tennis royalty. As she revealed, she has been receiving coaching tips directly from Toni Nadal himself. We continue our deep dive into the world of tennis with more insights from Alexandra Eala. She shared how being coached by Toni Nadal has been a game-changer for her journey, and we explore how her experiences, both on and off the court, are shaping her path in the WTA Tour, including her growing relationship with the professional game. And finally, we pull back the curtain on the legend himself. Netflix's new documentary series RAFA is finally revealing the untold story behind Rafael Nadal's incredible career, exploring his struggles with injury and the incredible impact he has had on tennis alongside stars like Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic. Don't miss this groundbreaking look at the man behind the records. Toni Nadal has declared Rafael Nadal's younger brother, Rafael Jodar, to be among the best tennis players in the world, predicting he could reach that elite status in just a few months. Writing for the Spanish publication El País, Nadal, who is also Jodar's uncle and original coach, stated that Jodar is already the best player of his generation and possesses the greatest potential. Jodar has become, in my opinion, the best player of this new generation and the one with the greatest potential, Toni Nadal wrote. I think that, in a few years, and almost certainly I will be wrong, and it will be a few months, Rafa will become one of the best tennis players in the world, a firm candidate to complicate the lives of the best players of the moment and to fight to lift the most important tournaments. Jodar recently showcased his potential with an inspired run to the quarterfinals of the Mutua Madrid Open, where he faced number 1 Jannik Sinner and lost 6-2, 7-6, 0. Despite the loss, Jodar has firmly established himself as a significant threat for upcoming clay court events at Rome and Roland Garros, noted for his destructive forehand and fearless down-the-line drives. His ascent has been rapid. Starting the 2025 season ranked number 896, Jodar broke into the top 200 last November and entered the top 100 in March, climbing to a career-high ranking of number 34 in the ATP Live rankings this week. While acknowledging Jodar's finishing power, Toni Nadal pointed out an area for improvement. He compared Jodar's aggressive finishing to that of current top players like Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz, noting that while Jodar is tremendously expeditious and bold when he wants to finish points, he remains somewhat weak in defense and extending points. Nadal believes this defensive aspect is what Jodar must focus on improving in the coming months. In related comments regarding the Mutua Madrid Open final, Toni Nadal addressed Jannik Sinner's dominant performance against Alexander Zverev. Nadal suggested that Sinner appeared defeated and recalled a conversation with Zverev where the former champion indicated a preference for playing with Alcaraz, viewing Sinner as an unreachable opponent. However, Nadal maintained his conviction that Alcaraz does not surpass Sinner in terms of elite status. Filipina tennis star Alexandra Eala has secured her place in the second round of the Italian Open, marking a significant breakthrough in her career. Eala overcame a tough challenge against Magdalena Frech, navigating a challenging match to emerge victorious. The contest saw Eala take the first set with a bagel before fighting back to win the deciding set 6-4 after losing the second set 6-3. Following her win, Eala was interviewed by the Tennis Channel to reflect on her recent success and her ascent over the past year. When questioned about her relationship with Rafael Nadal and his influence, Eala highlighted the importance of her core relationships, including regular conversations with Nadal, as crucial to her development. More surprisingly, Eala disclosed that she has also received coaching advice from Toni Nadal, who has guided Rafael Nadal throughout much of his legendary career. Eala stated, "Sometimes I'm coached by Toni. If you told me that when I was younger, there's no way I would have believed you." Nadal's experience working with players like Alexander Zverev and Felix Auger-Aliassime provides Eala with valuable insight as she aims to improve her WTA rankings. Despite training at the Rafael Nadal Academy, Eala has struggled to find her comfort level on clay courts, which has impacted her results this season. This victory against Frech is Eala's third on clay this season, following appearances at the Linz Open, Stuttgart Open, Madrid Open, and now the Italian Open. With plenty riding on her second-round match against Wang Xinyu, Eala is determined to avoid a repeat of past defeats. Eala must overcome a head-to-head trend against Wang, who previously defeated her in the semifinals of the ASB Classic in Auckland. Eala remains hopeful for a chance for revenge at the Italian Open. Alexandra Eala showcased her resilience in a tough first-round match at the Rome Open against Magdalena Frech, ultimately securing a victory with a score of 6-0, 3-6, 6-4 after overcoming a deficit in the final set. Following the match, Eala reflected on her performance, attributing her success to pushing for extra intensity on every point, stating that the matches demand a life-or-death mentality inherent to the WTA Tour. She highlighted the high-pressure environment, noting that changing surfaces, such as clay, made every match feel like a significant battle, though her background playing on clay at the Rafa Nadal Academy provided prior experience. Eala acknowledged she is still adapting to the higher level of professional tennis, describing her current season as a crucial period of finding her footing in WTA 500 and 1000 events, emphasizing significant physical and mental improvements. Her career trajectory has been marked by notable achievements, including a semifinal run at the Miami Open last year, and securing a maiden WTA title following a final defeat at the Eastbourne Open, propelling her into the top 32. A particularly memorable moment involved meeting and playing alongside Rafael Nadal at the Rafa Nadal Academy, a relationship she described as extraordinary, alongside regular interactions with him and her coach, Toni Nadal. Eala's visibility has expanded significantly beyond the court. She has been surrounded by global sports icons, including Novak Djokovic, Eileen Gu, Nadia Comaneci, and Simone Biles at recent events. The growing support from Filipino fans has energized her, creating both pressure and motivation. Eala emphasized that while she is grateful for the support, her primary focus remains on her personal journey, stressing her obligation to herself, her family, and her team. Looking ahead, Eala faces challenging draws, including a potential third-round match against the world number 2, Elena Rybakina, and a maiden third-round appearance against seed Wang Xinyu in Rome. Furthermore, she has commented on comparisons to fellow young talent João Fonseca, expressing flattery, but noting she is not actively discussing the comparison, suggesting a potential future conversation. Netflix's new documentary series RAFA is set to offer a deeper, more personal look into the career of tennis legend Rafael Nadal, moving beyond the statistics of his numerous Grand Slams and titles. Premiering on May 29, the 4-episode series focuses on Nadal's final year on the ATP Tour in 2024, utilizing never-before-seen archival footage alongside exclusive access to the player, his family, and his inner circle. The documentary traces his journey from the age of 3 through to his 2024 return to competition, providing an unprecedented perspective on his career. A central theme of RAFA is the ongoing battle with injury. The series delves into the less glamorous aspects of elite sport, exploring the internal realities of his physical challenges, including the recovery processes, moments of doubt, and the complex decision-making involved in his repeated comebacks. The production features significant contributions from tennis royalty, including Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, and John McEnroe, alongside Nadal's coaches, family members, and close friends, ensuring a well-rounded view of his impact on both the sport and his personal life.